One Tuesday morning, I opened a letter from the Sunset Hills HOA and nearly dropped it. They fined me $250,000 for violations on my own land. I've lived here for 30 years raising chickens and tending my garden. But suddenly I was accused of trespassing. Their first mistake was underestimating me, a 71-year-old retired surveyor who knows land better than anyone. The HOA claimed my fence, tool shed, chicken coop, and even my late wife's gazebo were illegal. Sophia Blackstone, the HOA president, strutted onto my property with a clipboard, threatening liens and forced sales. I showed her my deed, but she waved it off, insisting on modern surveys. That didn't sit right with me. I dusted off my old surveying gear and began measuring. Soon enough, I found original stakes buried under a mansion's landscaping. My property extended far beyond my fence, right under Sophia's infinity pool, Nathan's four-car garage, Elena's master suite, and more. I called in Jake Miller, a top independent surveyor. For weeks, we gathered evidence, GPS data, laser readings, ground scans. The truth was undeniable. Over $2 million worth of luxury improvements had been built on my land. Worse yet, their 2010 survey was fake with forged signatures and coordinates, designed to shrink my property. The HOA panicked. Sophia tried to bribe me with $50,000. I refused. At an emergency meeting, I presented maps and overlays. When I pointed out that Sophia's $300,000 pool was on my property, the smug faces vanished. But exposing the fraud in front of neighbors was only the first battle. The real fight was in court. Sophia hired the state's best litigation firm. They accused me of fraud and harassment, but my attorney Jane Mitchell and Jake dismantled every claim. Betty, my neighbor, testified that she saw crews move my boundary markers during construction. Sophia's lies collapsed on the stand. After 2 tense days of jury deliberation, the judge ruled in my favor. My ownership was confirmed, and every mansion owner had to pay me rent or demolish their additions. Sophia pays $2,000 a month for her pool. Others pay thousands more to keep garages, suites, and outdoor kitchens. A year later, I collect rent like clockwork. My land is safe. My garden thrives. And even Sophia now asks my advice. The real victory isn't the money. It's knowing my father's fence line. And my wife's garden will never be stolen again. Sometimes the quiet old guy next door isn't so easy to push around.